This is Jerem Adair with InternetMarketingForBusinessOwners.com, and welcome to this tutorial on how to generate a horde of free traffic through search engines. When it comes to getting free traffic to your website, nothing beats being on top of the search engines. And here's what it takes to get yourself to the top. First of all, you need to figure out what your keywords are. Keywords are a very important concept. Keywords are the phrases that describe your business. If I were a potential prospect of yours and I'm looking for what you offer, what would I type into a search engine to try and find you? Those are your keywords. And you should be able to think up dozens of possible words and phrases that describe what you do. I'll give you an example in a moment. Next, when looking at your keywords, you want to choose keywords based on a couple of things. You want to know how many people search for these terms each month. If nobody is searching using a particular set of keywords, then there's no point in trying to rank well for them, right? On the other hand, you might find some keywords and there's 20,000 people a month searching with them. And you might say to yourself, now that's where I want to be. Well, of course you do, because you could get upwards of 20,000 free visitors to your site a month. But a lot of other people would like that too. That's why your next step is to pick your battles. Once you have some keywords you'd like to pop up in the search engines for, then you need to go look at the competition and decide if you want to compete for those keywords or not. If you want to show up well in the search engines for stop foreclosure, I use this example when talking to real estate investors, then you type stop foreclosure into a search engine and see who pops up. The sites here are the sites that you've got to beat in the search engine game. Now, how do you beat them? Number one, your site must have better content. And number two, your site must have better backlinks. These two things are how search engines decide who comes up on top of their list. By content, I'm talking about the amount of useful information on your website. If you have, for example, a lot of useful articles on stopping foreclosure on your site, then search engines like that and will consider sending people to you. By backlinks, I'm talking about the number and type of sites that have a link on their website that goes to your website. It's like a popularity contest. Each link to your site counts as a vote for your site. Useful and important websites with lots of good content will naturally have more sites linking to them. So the more sites that link to your site, the more important search engines think you are. And in this example, links from sites about foreclosure are especially good for you. So if you want to make it to the first page of a search engine, you've got to have more and better content and backlinks than site number 10. And if you want to be in the top 3 or on the very top, you've got to be able to outperform the sites that are already there. So we'll talk about how to look at your competitor's website and how to discover what backlinks they have, so you can decide if you have a chance at beating them or if you should choose some other keywords to compete on. Because, and many people don't realize this, you have to choose which keywords you want your site to show up for. It's a conscious choice. You don't just build a site and hope the search engine fairy brings you traffic. And you'll have the best chance of getting a lot of free traffic from search engines if you know how to choose the right keywords based on what your prospects are looking for and what kind of competition you're facing. That's an overview. So let's get into the details. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.